guys, just so you know that there is a dog here who is feeling super needy because I'm not normally home at this time and he wants to cuddle, so. I felt kind of badly about not making a video within this whole time because I did reach 1,000 subscribers, which was so exciting. I think I'm like really close to like 1.5 now, which is so exciting, and I'm so grateful for all of you for that. Anyway, let's talk about this week a little bit. It's been insane. On Tuesday night, my dad showed up at around like 5, so finally we went to meet Kelly's family. It's Kelly's mom and his friend Megan, and then we went to Chili's and I got steak and it was awesome. And this is how my husband decides to tell his mom and his best friend that I'm pregnant. We're all ordering our drinks. Everybody at the table ordered Coke and I ordered a Sprite, and Kelly's like, Lauren can't drink caffeine because she's pregnant. And I was like, that's how you wanted to do this? But whatever. I'm gonna go through my symptoms when I talk about each part of the week. So they stayed over that night. The next day, we went to Kelly's graduation. He graduated with his bachelor's degree. Here's a little clip.
Patrick Kelly McBride, Financial Economics.
You could have waved or something.
Elliot F. Vitesky, Economics.
I was a little upset because I think he thought I was taking a picture, but he wasn't waving. And so you can like hear me go, woo, and then you can hear me go, why isn't he waving at me? Because I thought he would like do this like, you know, celebratory wave, like, oh my gosh, hey wife, look at me. But he didn't. On Thursday, we went and drove. That's when my dad left, that's when his mom left. Megan, him, and I all drove up to Boise for an interview. And this is when my symptoms started to really piss me off. I felt nauseous the entire week, didn't feel super well, not a big deal. My boobs have still been hurting. If I lay down in a position for long enough, I guess like they just get comfortable that way, and then if I move, they're like, no, and it hurts so bad. But anyway, so this is when my symptoms really started to piss me off. Because I don't really mind having symptoms because I'm glad that they're there, but this is one of those ones that I was just like, this baby better be freaking cute. Anyway, we went to the Cheesecake Factory on Thursday night, and I was stoked. I was so stoked. I did all this research on the chicken Madeira, and we get there, and they bring me my plate. I'm so freaking stoked. I take a bite of the chicken and I'm like, crap, like I'm going to throw up if I keep eating this. Like this is awful. Well, like the thing is, like I could tell it tasted good, but I was like, I'm going to throw up if I eat any more of this. Like I cannot deal with this. So I ate a couple of bites to like make sure that it wasn't just like a bad bite or whatever. And I turned to Kelly and I'm like, I have a problem. Like I cannot eat this. There's no way I'm gonna eat this. And he's like, okay, well try and eat like more mashed potatoes because I want you to eat. So eat some mashed potatoes. So I ate some of the mashed potatoes and that was fine. But like I couldn't eat it. I had 2 or 3 bites of that chicken and I was like, no. And I was so upset because I was so excited for it. The next day, that was in Boise, and the next day we woke up really early because I had my residency interview because I think I've told you I am Canadian. So I went to my interview to get permanent residency, like in the proposal, like it's exactly like that. Basically to prove that you guys like love each other, that you have a life together, blah, blah, blah. So we brought these pictures of ourselves, we brought our lease agreement, we brought our bank statement to show that we have a joint bank account, stuff like that. We were in there for like maybe 15 minutes and then he's like, okay, you're good. And we left. Which just like, I'm glad it was that easy, but at the same time, it's like, we drove 4.5 hours to get here. We have to drive 4.5 hours back and that's it. But I mean, it's fine. It was really great. It was super simple. It's just kind of an inconvenience right now because my student visa expired the other day, and that's fine. Like as far as like immigration, like I'm allowed to stay in the country. It's not a big deal. But my student visa expired and I can't work or travel until I get my green card in the mail, which takes like 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm just stuck at home for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then I have to start searching for a job, which is fine. I can watch Grey's Anatomy and stuff. I can hang out with him, but at the same time, I'm just like, I need something to do. On the way home from Boise, we were driving home and I took a little nap. I remember sitting up and it was really hot in the car, which was probably one of the main problems, and I think I was kind of dehydrated and I hadn't eaten really well. But I felt so nauseous. I'm in the car and I'm just dying. Like I was in so much pain. Kelly turned around and was like, are you okay? And I was like, no. And I'm like bawling. And he's like, do you want us to stop? And I was like, no, I just want to get home. Like I don't want to have to stop. It's not going to help anything. Like I'm not going to throw up and feel better. I just need to get home. And we were still like 2 hours away at this point, but I was just like, I don't care. I just want to get home. I feel awful. I just want to lay down And so they turned the AC up a bit. Eventually we stopped because we needed gas, and I got some water, I got some mints, and then I started to feel a lot better. But I was like crying because I was so nauseous in that back seat. You know, there's bumps, it was hot, I didn't have any water. Oh, it was so rough. Like that was like the first time that I was like, I don't know. You know, you get nausea here and there, but that was like the first time that I was like, I am like so nauseous, but whatever. A couple of people have asked, like, do you want a boy or a girl? We want a girl. We've had our boy name and our girl name picked out for over 2 years. The day I met Kelly, he said this name, and I thought, I really like that name. I'm gonna name my son that, and then we ended up getting married. So, I mean, that worked out. But we've had our names picked out for a long time, so I don't really care which one it is. I think I want a girl so badly because I want a girl, and I just want to like have her first to make sure that I get my girl, if that makes sense. Like if I was guaranteed to have my girl like third, then that's fine. Like I'd have my 2 boys, but I'm not guaranteed that. So I want my girl first to make sure that I get my girl, and then I can have boys or whatever. But I really, really want my little girl. Right now, I am 6 weeks and 2 days, I'm pretty sure. We do have our ultrasound in 2 weeks from today, so that's super exciting. I am over the moon about that, and that's when we'll find out exactly how far along I am. But I am pretty positive that it's about 6 days or 6 weeks and 2 days. So that's exciting. I'm glad that I'm still pregnant. I just took a test, I think on Saturday, just to make sure. It was one of those cheap 88-cent ones. I just take them every once in a while to kind of make me feel better, even though I have enough symptoms that I should know, but it's fine. So that's what's going on. That was my 5th week, and that's everything that's going on. So we'll see you next time.